So hello everyone and welcome to Career Launcher. So I hope you are aware that every Sunday at 3 p.m. we are having weekly current affairs discussion. So in today's class we are going to discuss April 2026 week 2nd. So let us begin with the class, and those who are not aware of the previous classes or those who have not watched the previous classes, what they can do is first of all please subscribe to our channel, go to the playlist में you should scroll down, आप scroll down करना playlist में, and you will get a video. This is a monthly current affairs video, but this one is weekly current affairs. And इसमें जाना view full playlist पे click करना, and you can watch the classes. So am I audible, visible? Is everything fine? If yes, then please write yes. Watch the classes. So am I audible, visible? Okay. Let us start. I think I'm audible, visible, सब कुछ clear है ना? So इसमें हमने क्या किया? You have to cover from January onwards, January 2026 onwards सारा cover कर लेना. And if you have less time, तो ये वाला this one you can watch monthly current affairs. View full playlist पे click करो, one video for 1 month. This we have done, है ना? So like that, है ना? Okay. So let us start with the first question. The question is, the concept of essential religious practices originated in which case? And why we are talking about essential religious practice? You have to tell me the reason also. First, you tell me this concept of essential religious practices originated in which case? कौन से केस में? If you tell me, I'll be very happy to know. The right answer is yes, in the context of Sabrimala judgment, right path. So right answer is option B, Shirur Mutt case. And 1954, very famous case, है ना? Shirur Mutt case. The doctrine of essentiality, that which thing in religion is essential practice of that religion. So article 25-26 talks about it. Okay. Now, why we are talking about it? Because recently 2018 Sabrimala judgment came. I mean, in 2018 the judgment came. Now this the Supreme Court is rehearing the matter, or I would say hearing the review petition. It is hearing other matters also. So that's why a 9-judge bench has been made in this regard. And because of which the Shirur Mutt case with regards to essential practices has been very much in the news. तो ये काफी news में, and I'm sure you must be aware of Sabrimala case, which actually in 2018, so there was actually a restriction from of women from 10 to 15 years to enter inside the Sabrimala temple. However, the Supreme Court, 4:1 Supreme Court said that the 4 judges said that yes, women are allowed irrespective of the age. However, one judge, who was the female judge, she said that this is a cultural practice. This cultural or religious practice needs to be protected under Article 25. So it means she said that okay, the woman should, if it is barred, then it is fine. There is nothing wrong in it because this is an essential practice, etc. तो ये बात यहीं पे आ रही थी. हाँ, that one judge was Justice Indu Malhotra, right? Very good. That was we are talking about the doctrine of essential practice in Shirur Mutt case. Now let's move on to the next one. The Defense Ministry's plan to develop a 1,000 kg aerial bomb similar to Dash. What is that being talked about? The right answer is option B, MK-84. Okay, Defense Ministry pushes indigenous. Indigenous means made in India. Design for development of 1,000 kg aerial bomb for Indian Air Force. MK-84 for Indian Air Force. Okay, so that's how this is MK-84 bomb. Next is, who was elected as Speaker of Nepal's Parliament? Because I'm sure you must be aware, we have seen around March and April, we have seen elections in Nepal, and Mr. Balen Shah became the Prime Minister of Nepal. So last year, the Prime Minister of Nepal was Mr. KP Sharma Oli. Okay, he was the PM. So Gen Z protest happened, he had to resign, etc. Then this year, somewhere around March, April, we have seen election. So Gen Z protest happened, he had to resign last year, and Sushila Karki became the interim Prime Minister. Hai na? And then this year election happened around March. Balen Shah from RSP Find out what is the full name of his political party. He became the prime minister, and we are having, since new election happened, we are having a new speaker of Nepal's parliament. Name is option C, Mr. Dol Prasad Aryal. Yes, Path, you are right. C is the right answer. Dol Prasad Aryal of RCP, RSP, Rashtriya Swatantrata Party, the party of Mr. Balen Shah, who is the prime minister of Nepal. He is actually a rapper, and he was very instrumental in last year's Gen Z protest. Okay. C is the right answer to this question. Next is India's first national sky mountaineering championship will be held where? Sky mountaineering, और स्कीमो भी लिखते हैं शॉर्ट में. हिमाचल, उत्तराखंड, सिक्किम, अरुणाचल. What is the right answer? Right answer is option D. Arunachal Pradesh is the right answer to this question. The event will take place in Tawang, Arunachal Pradesh, boosting winter sports. First national sky mountaineering championship in April. So D is the right answer to this question. Next is who among the following rejected the impeachment motion? Actually, technically, the right word to use is removal motion. Removal motion against Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar. So removal motion was initiated against Mr. Gyanesh Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner of India. Where it was initiated? Who will initiate it? So the right answer is option C. Okay. What happened was the request was submitted to Rajya Sabha chairman as well as Lok Sabha speaker in both the houses, and both actually rejected it in both the cases. So they did not even initiate the removal process. At the outset, it was rejected. So C is the right answer to this question. Yes, Path, you're right. C is the right answer. Hana. 63 Rajya Sabha MPs, because you need at least 50 Rajya Sabha MPs to sign the motion and give it to the Rajya Sabha chairman. Hana. Because the removal process is exactly the same as the removal of Supreme Court judge. And you need 100 Lok Sabha MPs signature to sign and give it to the speaker. So both conditions were fulfilled. 130 yahan tha, 63 here. So in Rajya Sabha also, they went to the Rajya Sabha chairman, they rejected. He rejected. Then the people went to the Lok Sabha speaker, he also rejected. Means the process could not even initiate. Okay, that's what you should do. Because the opposition was saying that Mr. Gyanesh Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner, is not neutral, etc. and all. I'm sure you must be aware of these things. Next is who among the following recently became India's first openly queer member of parliament? From legal field, if you are, you should be knowing it because she is a prominent Supreme Court lawyer also. What is the right answer? Manika Guruswamy. C is the right answer. Yes, Path, you're right. Senior advocate, Manika Guruswamy. She is also a Trinamool Congress member of parliament. India's first LGBTQ plus parliamentarian. Next is which of the following institutions reconstituted the textbook committee after Supreme Court intervention? So I'm sure you must be aware what had happened was the NCERT textbook came actually, which was talking about the corruption in judiciary, etc. And the Supreme Court took the suo motu cognizance and banned the book. That was very much in the news. So of course, NCERT, C is the right answer. In February 2026, the Supreme Court ordered a blanket ban on the book Class 8 NCERT book, Exploring Society, India and Beyond Part 2. Okay. Because there was a chapter talking about corruption in judiciary. And the Supreme Court said it is a deep-rooted conspiracy to undermine the Constitution. Now, I have one question. Let me know, NCERT then regretted the decision, etc. and all. So, Article 19 talks about free speech, 1A. But which provision was used to regulate this, to ban this book? Because generally, writing a book is considered as a part of free speech. And banning it goes against the idea of free speech. But why? Which provisions actually talks about? Anyone? You read Article 19, Clause 2. Yes. Reasonable restrictions. So one of the reasonable restriction is contempt of court. However, this is very subjective in nature. Somebody can argue that talking about corruption in judiciary might be contempt of court. Some can say that no, it is a healthy criticism. So these are actually difference of opinion. Many people actually criticize this judgment also. Okay, people called it judicial overreach. Some of them said, no, it is fine, etc. and all. So there are a lot of debates with regards to that. Okay, so C is the right answer to this question. So it talked about corruption at various levels of judiciary and highlighted massive backlogs of the cases. So they highlighted the data of 53 million cases are pending in Indian courts. So ये वाला बात may be factually correct, but perhaps they did not like this corruption at various levels of judiciary. Okay, the next is India's first driverless spot taxi project is being developed in which city? New Delhi, Bengaluru, Mumbai, Hyderabad. Right answer is option C, pod taxi, Mumbai. ऐसा होता है pod taxi, something like that, है ना? BKC बांद्रा कुर्ला complex के region में, है ना? ठीक है, C is the right answer. Who was elected as Vietnam's president? To Lam. Yes, C is the right answer to this question, है ना? Unanimously elected as the president of Vietnam, है ना? To Lam, from Communist Party of Vietnam, है ना? Yes, served as general secretary there, है ना? Next, yes, here is India. This is Vietnam, and the capital of Vietnam is Hanoi. Next is, where is India's first prototype fast breeder reactor located? Right answer is option A, Kalpakkam, है ना? Prototype fast breeder reactor is located in Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so this is the state of Tamil Nadu, and here you'll find Kalpakkam. Okay, so that's what you should know. A is the right answer, है ना? Because it was in the news, है ना? Because it has attained criticality. I'm sure you must be aware, है ना? First, India's first prototype fast breeder reactor. Prototype fast breeder reactor is a stage 2, and I'm sure you must be aware that Homi Jahangir Bhabha sir had given a 3-stage nuclear program concept. So this is the stage 2 now. Next is, India will become the second country after which nation to have a commercial fast breeder reactor? We're talking about the same prototype fast breeder reactor. Right answer is option D, Russia. So D is the right answer. 500 megawatt prototype fast breeder reactor of Kalpakkam has achieved criticality. It is at the second stage of the 3-stage program. में second stage पर reach कर गया. First to reach the second stage, है ना? Currently, Russia is the only country with such reactors. है ना? ये stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Most of them are here. Our reactors, pressurized heavy water reactor, PHWR. And now fast breeder reactor में ये वाला आ गया है अभी recently, है ना? Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. ठीक है, third stage we are waiting for the third stage. Next is, who among the following became world's first quadruple amputee archer champion? Amputee मतलब जिसका हाथ पैर नहीं हो, quadruple मतलब चारों हाथ पैर नहीं है. So amputee means the one who is actually does not have any hand or a leg. Quadruple means all 4 limbs are not there. So right answer actually is D, B, Payal Nag. Means all 4 limbs are not proper actually. That is what it means. So that's what you should know. So C is the right, B is the right answer, Payal Nag. Let's move on. India withdrew its proposal to host which climate summit in 2028? So basically COP33 in 2028. So D is the right answer to this question. India had planned to host COP23 in 2028. Environmental conventions and protocol, right? You can see it here. So you can watch this class. You will get to know in detail. Please watch this class. You will get to know about conference of parties, etc. The past of conference of parties and in detail things. Anna, India had earlier planned to host COP33, but now India has changed their decision. RBI kept repo rate unchanged at what? We are talking in the month of April. Anna. This is April second week. Right answer is option C, 5.25%. April 2026. RBI's Monetary Policy Committee maintained 5.25% rate. Next is India was elected unopposed to how many UN ECOSOC bodies recently? United Nations Economic and Social Council is one of the 6 principles of United Nations. Right answer is option C, 4. Hai na? India gets elected to 4 UN ECOSOC bodies. Hai na? So these are the name of the bodies. So C is the right answer. Hai na? You can read further in detail about United Nations, where we have discussed about all 6 principal organs. One of the famous principal organs is UN ECOSOC, United Nations Economic and Social Council. Or I would say less famous, because most of the people know about UN General Assembly, Security Council, etc. Security Council. But UN ECOSOC is also there. Who became the first overseas player to take 200 T20 wickets in India? Right answer is option C, Sunil Narayan. First overseas player to take 200 T20 wickets in India. He's from Trinidad and Tobago, which is actually a part of West Indies. This is the same place where we have seen West End Brian Lara. So C is the right answer. Next is, where was the first life-size statue of Swami Vivekananda unveiled in the United States? Right answer is option C, Seattle, USA. First ever life-size Vivekananda statue in USA unveiled in Seattle. C is the right answer to this question. So this is India, this is US, this is Seattle. Yes, Asdeva, Aditya, you are right. Next is, which system completed 10 years and transformed India's digital payment? अच्छा, ये जो है किसका लोगो होता है मालूम है? नेशनल पेमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया का, एनपीसीआई है ना. आपने देखा होगा फास्टैग में भी लगा रहता है, रुपे कार्ड में भी होता है ना. सो सी इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन. ठीक है, सी इज द राइट आंसर. Next is Jallianwala Bagh massacre occurred on where? 10th April 1919, 12th April, 13th April, 15th April. इस पर questions भी देख चुके हैं. We have seen questions in CLAT. 2 or 3 years back, there was an entire passage on this. Right answer is option C, 13th April 1919. C is the right answer. Next is, who was the last surviving member of India's first test win? Right answer is option C, CD Gopinath. India जो पहला मैच, India had won the first match, है ना, 1952 test victory, and Mr. CD Gopinath actually he was a member of that, and he recently died at the age of 96. Next is, which of the following national parks reported cheetah cub births in open forest? So I'm sure you must be aware, this is the only national park from where we have bought cheetahs from Namibia, Africa, Botswana, in Madhya Pradesh. That's very famous, Kuno National Park. C is the right answer. This is the state of Madhya Pradesh. Here you'll find Kuno National Park. Yes, Krishi Sachdeva, you're right. Colonel Reginald Edward Harry Dyer was the name of the full name of General Dyer. Yes. So the right answer was option C, Kuno National Park. Here all the cheetahs are actually here, which we have bought from African countries. Next is talks between which two countries recently ended without agreement in Islamabad. This we are talking in context of April तो वो recently was ये सोचना. So I'm sure the war started on 20th February. Then we had some sort of break during that period. So US and Iran war, है ना? The talks happened. Then again it broke. Then recently we have seen an agreement signed in France. Then again, Israel started attacking Lebanon, and these things are actually in the news, है ना? JD wants Iran represented foreign investor Abbas Araghchi. So B is the right answer to this question. Islamabad talks and US and Iran failed to reach agreement after 21 hours. This was very much in the news in 12th April. Who has been elected as new president of Iraq? Right answer is option C, Nizar Ahmadi. C is the right answer to this question. है ना? Next is who is associated with NASA's Artemis 2 mission operations? Indian origin person. नहीं, इराक की बात हो रही, ईरान की नहीं. मसूद पेजेशकियान is not the outgoing. मसूद पेजेशकियान is from Iran. ठीक है? Do not get confused. है ना? NASA's Artemis 2 mission actually Mr. Amit Kshatriya. So B is the right answer. है ना? How has NASA scientist senior official Amit Kshatriya helped US moon mission? ध्यान रखिएगा इसको, है ना? So you go to our YouTube channel, live section में जाना और यहाँ Artemis mission देख लेना. Maharashtra is celebrating whose 200th birth anniversary? है ना? ज्योतिराव फूले, है ना? So actually आप देखोगे 11th April 1827 को he was born, है ना? So 11th April 2026 99th बर्थडे हो गया, फिर 100th ईयर में एंटर कर गए. That's what the idea is. He fought against untouchability, caste system, etc. है ना? He established सत्य शोधक सभा. ये सब पूछ लेते हैं, मॉडर्न इंडियन हिस्ट्री में क्वेश्चन आता है. Established सत्य शोधक सभा, है ना? His wife was Savitri Bai Phule. They were very much ahead in women's education, etc. है ना? उन लोगों ने स्कूल वगैरह भी खोला था, etc. Next is International Day of Human Space Flight observed when? Right answer is option C. Why? Because 12th April को 1961 Yuri Gagarin from USSR, first human to go to space. To go to space. I'm not saying go to. I'm not saying going to moon, because first to go to moon was Neil Armstrong. है ना? To take a step on moon, है ना? Neil Armstrong, Apollo 11 in the year 1969. ठीक है? That's what you should be knowing. Okay? है ना? एक दो चीज आप बता रहा हूँ. Whenever we are talking about modern Indian history, जैसे ये सब न्यूज में, so please keep on following it because it is very important. Modern Indian history, these years they are being asked this question, है ना? So today at 8 p.m. we'll be having static GK revision discussion. Please do join it. That will be very, very beneficial. Please subscribe to our channel, press the like button, share this video. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.